Otis Ranger.
Welcome to Pop Song Tech. I'm Otis Ranger. Music today is going to feature the sounds of Julia Kahn Music out of Indianapolis, Indiana, and their latest single called Alice. Technology today is going to focus on something near and dear to the hearts of every teenage girl and boy, the selfie, and a new Kickstarter campaign called the Air Selfie, which has taken the selfie to new heights. Stay tuned for more.
You see? Amazing, isn't it? This is the Air Selfie, the only portable flying camera integrated into your mobile phone cover. Micro and ultra light, it comes with its very own device for storage and charging, with an easy one-hand control from its own app.
See all the trouble you've started?
Really, I didn't think that.
But that's the point. If you don't think, you shouldn't talk.
Clean cup, move down, move down, move down.
But I still haven't used...
Move down, move down, move down.
And now, my dear, as you were saying...
Oh, yes. I was sitting on the riverbank with you know who.
I do.
I mean my C-A-T.
Tea?
Just half a cup if you don't mind.
When you get to my head, leave a little peek hole so I can find my way back to the pyramid.
Anybody who needs that much bandaging isn't worth saving.
The manual says that in case of a double compound fracture in both arms, the victim must be completely immobilized.
Will you do me a favor the next time you ask me to volunteer for something? Immobilize my big mouth before I can answer.
Well, I gotta go do my homework.
Come back soon. Visiting hours from 7 to 9.
Well, I've run out of bandages. Promise you'll stay put, okay?
Cross my heart, if I can reach it.
Hello? 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 Hello, is anybody there? Hello? Hello?
Brady residence.
Could I please speak to Bobby?
Hold the phone.
If you'd like to lie to me, oh, you know that I'd let you. understand everything you're shown. It all just seems like a circle to me. And watch the scenes of this movie play without any sound. And hold your head between your legs. We're going down. Tell me something new. I'm tired of feeling the same. Small voices in a big room. Watch the scenes of this movie play without any sound. Hold your head between your legs. We're going down. Tell me something new. I'm tired of feeling the same. Small voices in a big room. Ooh, I'm afraid times are changing. I can't even breathe like I did. Ooh, I'm afraid I've been a stranger. The only other people who did. Ooh, I'm afraid times are changing. Oh, times are changing. I can't even breathe like I did. Ooh, I'm afraid. Ooh, I've been stranger. Only other people who did. You got me so blue, yeah. You got me so blue. You got me so blue. You got me, oh. You got me, oh. And watch the scenes of this movie play without any sound. Hold your head between your legs. Going down. And tell me something new. I'm tired of feeling the same. Small voices in a big room. Watch the scenes of this movie play without any sound. Hold your head between your legs. We're going down. Tell me something new. I'm tired of feeling the same. Small voices in a big room.
Out of Indianapolis, Indiana, that is Julia Kahn Music with their song Small Voices. You can find that on their latest EP that they released this past July called Closet Symphonium. And a great new single from that happens to be the featured pop song today on Pop Song Tech. It's called Alice. We're going to be playing that for you here in just a little bit after an interview that we've got with Julia Kahn herself and her band. Stick around for that. But before we get to that, hope you guys all had a great Thanksgiving. You probably weigh about 5 pounds more than you did this time last week when you were listening to Pop Song Tech. And I got to say, I have been nonstop this past week, man. Just, traveling around, seeing family. I was out in Pennsylvania for Thanksgiving itself, then down in Virginia with my family, visiting them over the weekend and checking out the National Air and Space Museum and the Discovery Space Shuttle, and went over and visited my brother-in-law's firehouse. He happens to be a firefighter. You might have heard him on an earlier episode, actually, of Pop Song Tech. Way back on episode 11, we had Patrick and Amanda, both of them firefighters, talking about firefighter tech, and I'm thankful to say that we did not have to call the firefighters in Pennsylvania on Thanksgiving, despite the fact that we were using a turkey fryer. That's right, those monstrous devices that always seem to kind of like catch people's yards on fire, or their garages if they happen to be cooking in there. But I've never fried a turkey before, and nor has my brother-in-law. So this is an instant recipe for wonderful things to happen, I'm sure. And we're lucky to say that we did not burn down the garage there in Pennsylvania. But I do have some sounds here on my pocket full of sounds of the turkey being fried. This is us frying a turkey on Thanksgiving. Listen. Oh, yes, the bubbling turkey. Oh, my goodness. I don't know if you've ever had a fried turkey, but we fried the crap out of that thing. Literally, I suppose. But I got to say, they say that it's supposed to be so much moister, these fried turkeys over the baked turkeys. Normally, when I've hosted Thanksgiving at my place, we've cooked the turkey in the oven. That's what you typically do, and it's got that wonderful aroma and that smell of Thanksgiving versus the smell of a deep fryer, as if you're at a Chinese food restaurant. But the turkey itself in the fryer, and let's go back to that again, right here. Here it is. In the fryer, bubbling like a giant French fry. I gotta say, it turned out pretty good. Very moist, especially the dark meat. My goodness, dark meat that is fried is delicious. The skin, though, I have to also say, kind of tasted like bacon. Fried turkey is what we were doing out there in Pennsylvania, and thankfully we didn't have to call on the firefighters. But we did go, while we were down in Virginia, visit my brother-in-law's firehouse. And my sister happens to also be a firefighter, and there were ambulances there, and she was talking with the kids about what you do when there's like a heart attack going on. So we didn't have any of those, thank goodness.
So depending on who's the closest, you definitely get a medic unit, no matter what. If it's anything heart-related, you get a medic, you get an engine, and depending on how conscious you were, you might get a third unit, whether it's like an ambulance or a truck.
She was telling the kids about how many vehicles they typically run.
All unconscious calls get three units responding.
So very cool stuff there, and we also had some sounds of the fire engine. Actually, right when we got to the firehouse, there was a call, medical call. So the guys all had to go out. The fire engine was driven by my brother-in-law, Patrick, who was on that episode number 11 of Pop Song Tech. But this was him returning from the call. Thankfully, nobody was hurt too bad. And back in the fire engine, back into the firehouse. Yeah, and Amanda's a firefighter, too. So back in that bad boy up, we were checking out the ladder truck, we were checking out the fire engine, we were checking out the ambulances, and they've got different styles of ambulances there also. Very cool visit, nice time with family. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving as well. We're on to the next set of holidays, Christmas, Hanukkah, New Year's, all those things. And so I want to wish you very happy holidays. Thank you again for checking out Pop Song Tech. You can find us on the web at popsongtech.com. And I also want to thank my brother-in-law, Patrick, who came up with the idea for the show today. The technology that we're going to be focusing on is the Air Selfie and selfies in general. So we're going to be covering that topic. And so kudos to you, Patrick, for recommending a good topic. And if you, my dear listeners, have ideas as well, you can always email them to me at popsongtech@gmail.com. So today we're going to be featuring the music of Julia Kahn music. And we'll be doing an awesome interview here with her in just a moment. So stick around for that. And then on the other side of that, we're going to be talking about the history of selfies and a great new Kickstarter campaign called Air Selfie. And I am so excited today to welcome to studio here via Skype. I guess it's via phone over Skype. I'm so thrilled to welcome Julia Kahn Music, the band here from Indianapolis to Pop Song Tech. Julia, how are you today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having us today. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, and so much for, so excited to have you guys here. And right out of the heartland, I was reading an article this week that they're no longer talking about the Midwest as flyover country. That's a kind of a term that people were throwing around for a while that came out of the old Hollywood days, where the Midwest was kind of flyover country. But given the prominence that the Midwest has placed in the past several weeks in the news around politics and stuff like that, everybody's focused on the Midwest, and I thought it'd be great to have a Midwestern band right here from the heartland, from Indianapolis, Julia Kahn Music. So are you guys all from Indiana, or I know you were at university out there.
Yeah, we actually all of us are from Indiana. We actually all went to the same high school together. It's kind of how we met and started playing music together too. So.
Oh, that's wild. So it's kind of a happenstance. Also, I was at an event here in New York City last week. And I was talking with a guy just after the event, just networking and talking to this guy at this Kantar Media event. His name was Jimmy Steinmetz. And he's like, hey, I got a brother